Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review on a product that I've had for quite some time, and I use it quite frequently in videos, but I don't think I've ever reviewed it. And it is by Mercier, and it is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight 01. And you hear so many people talking about this. This is what it looks like when you open it up. It's a nice baked dome shaped. Mine has lost a lot of the dome. It used to be much more rounded powder that actually is, contrary to the name, a beautiful highlighter. It is not matte. It is baked. It is radiant looking. It is a highlighter 01, but the name is just so odd that if you were in Sephora's website and you were looking for a highlighter, this would not be one of the ones that came up when you first put that in. And this one I think is probably one of the best ones I have ever used. And I have had other Mercier ones that were limited edition that I did like, but this just gives you the most beautiful, healthy glow at the right places without making you look oily or making you honestly look too dewy. Now, I know some people go for that look. That's fine. You can build this up to give you more of that, but when you apply this lightly, it just gives you highlight on the planes of your face where you want it. It is amazing. I will insert a clip here of how I tend to apply it. I do always use this brush. This is my favorite brush by far with that. It is the Sephora Pro Airbrush number 54 brush. For a while there, it was on their sales section, so I hope they didn't discontinue it. It is a thinner brush. It is fairly large. It has good movement to it, but it is perfect for just applying it exactly where you want it. Now this highlighter, what makes this different is it is so finely milled. I will swatch it here for you so you can see it. Oops, sorry, there you go. So you can see what it actually looks like on my finger. It is just an absolutely beautiful, fine milled highlight. It does come in 4 different shades, so if this shade is too light for you, because as you can tell on my hand, it looks like it's too light, but I have it on right now on my cheeks. It is definitely not too light for me. But they do have 3 other shades that are darker. This is the lightest shade that they have, and I do think that this would work well for anyone around my skin tone or even lighter. This can work beautifully. And as I said, it does not give you that overdone look. It just looks healthy. And if you are someone like me that is oily combination and the word highlighter just makes you cringe because you just think, oh, it's gonna make my oils look even more noticeable, my pores look more noticeable, all of that, this one does not do that. And a lot of that has to do with the fact of how it is a baked product. It's baked, it's so finely milled, and it is just so easy to apply lightly to give you that glow. And there are just no words to explain how amazing this product really is. It's one of those things that if you are in a Sephora, stop by and check it out. You will be shocked. Just take, you know, a Q-tip or something and even just put a little bit on and walk around. You'll be shocked. I also use it a lot on my Cupid's bow and down the center of my nose. And it doesn't, again, make you look too overdone. It is something you can use every day out in the sun. I also find that a lot of highlighters, as beautiful as they may look, they tend to be something that you can really only use at nighttime. Because if you went out in the sun during the daytime, everybody would be like, what is that on her? You know what I mean? Like, it just does not always look good if you use too much highlighter during the day. This, however, looks healthy. And that is, as I get older, I'm in my, 40s now, 42, I was gonna say mid-40s, but I'm not really mid-40s, but I want my skin to look healthy. I want it to look glowing. I want it to look radiant, but I don't want it to look too overdone, like I'm wearing too much makeup or I have too many things on. I think that's one of the really great things that really attracted me to this product. When I first started hearing people talk about it, I was kind of like, oh, another highlighter that everyone's raving about. Like those beautiful Becca skin perfectors, they're gorgeous, but on me, that oily combination skin, it doesn't work. It just makes me look more oily. And that's such a shame. I have tried a few others. I'm trying to look and tell you like some good ones that, you know what? 3, 2. I have tried other highlighters. You know, MAC has those, what are they called? MSFs. There's a couple of them that are fine. A lot of them have way too much like glitter shine to them for me. Dior had a couple good ones. They actually have heard came out with a new one that's supposed to be really good. But Becca is probably the one that I hear the most talked about besides this. And if you're someone that gave the Becca ones a try and they just were too much for you, this is something you need to go try out. If you are someone that always wants to follow those tutorials and you see that highlight, but it doesn't work for you, this can work no matter what someone is doing in a video with a highlight. This could work for you. So let me give you a little bit of my breakdown here. So pigmentation on this, I think the pigmentation is great. It is a beautiful product. It has a nice sheen to it. It does look true to, I mean, again, this doesn't look crazy highlight, but I mean, you can see it right there. It just is this tone. So when you look at the colors in them, definitely look at that to see which one would best suit your skin tone, because they are very pigmented to what you see here, and they are gorgeous. So pigmentation is a good 5 out of 5. Texture, I can't say enough about texture. The texture on these is phenomenal. That finely milled feeling, it feels so smooth. It's amazing. There are no words to explain it. 5 out of 5. Longevity, I find the highlight stays exactly where I put it throughout the day. I don't tend to find many issues generally with highlighters when I use them, except for the fact that a lot of the more glittery or pronounced highlighters tend to me kind of make me look oily, but that's not really the longevity. That's kind of my skin more than their product. So longevity on this, it stays, because it is so finely milled, it kind of stays where I put it and sets there and just is absolutely gorgeous. Really loving that. So longevity on this is a good solid 4 out of 5. Application, you can use any type of brush. This is just the one that I grabbed for. You can use any type of brush that you would use for a small amount of powder. You don't want a really big fluffy brush like, you know, here, sorry. You don't want a big fluffy brush like this. Can you imagine? Like, you want something that is going to help you place this exactly where you want it and just put it down where you want that. Like, I like this one because it's so thin, because I can just do this and it just places it exactly where I want it. So application, I think with, as long as you have a small, precise brush, application is cake. 4.5 out of 5. Packaging, I think the packaging is nice. I mean, it's kind of large, but that's large because of this portion, not because of anything else. They needed this amount of space inside of this mirror so that the baked part can sit. So packaging is nice. It's a good solid 4 out of 5. Price, it is $40. I mean, I have been using this for well over a year, and I've just started to dent this. And I use it all the time. So it's definitely a product that's gonna last you a really long while, because you don't need a ton of it either, because it is so pigmented and goes on so easily. You just swipe the brush across it once and you're good. So you don't need much. So I think the price is actually great, because it's gonna last you a long while. So $40 isn't bad, I think. It's a good 3.5, 4 out of 5. Product overall, this is my highlighter of choice. I have not found anything else. I honestly have gotten rid of so many highlighters since I got this one. I kept 3 that are limited edition or not sold anymore other than that. And I just have those because they're limited edition. I don't tend to grab for them. I go for this. It is just beautiful. So if you have been looking for a highlighter to try because you're intimidated by highlighters, or because you have that oily to combination skin tone, give this one a shot. It really will surprise you, I think. At least try it in the store, if nothing else. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know if you have any questions. What else I am wearing today? I have on Dior Skin Airflash Foundation. I do have on the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. Tarte CC Corrector, Laura Geller Bronze and Brighten Bronzer, Urban Decay Naked Concealer under my eyes, Laura Mercier Brightening Powder in my T-zone and under my eyes, Nars Madly Blush, which does not have much sheen to it. The Laura Mercier Matte Baked Radiant Highlighter 01, the world's longest name ever. On my eyes is Nars Pro Primer. It is a hodgepodge of shadows that I've been doing a lot lately. I have a Face of the Month video that is very similar to this. Benefit Give Me Brow, Anastasia Brow Wiz, Laura Mercier Pan Liner on the tight line, Lancoem Hypnose Drama Mascara. On my lips, this is pretty much the same thing I did in that video too. I've been doing a lot of the same things. Marc Jacobs Primrose with a Sephora lip, not stain, lip cream I think it's called, but it's kind of dry. And then I have on a YSL lip gloss over top of it. Shirt is from a company called Rails. I have had tons of flannels that I have bought from fairly inexpensive stores because I've always been like, you know what? They're all the same, they're all the same, they're all the same. This is from a company called Rails. I bought it in Cape Cod. I don't know where else you can purchase it. I will try and look before this, but Marty bought it for me because he liked the colors of it, and it is so comfortable. It fits better, it looks better. It's crazy. I have on the rose gold Pave Traingle 3-1. I have on, I think this is the Remy wrap, I think if I'm remembering correctly, my David Yurman ring and my other rings and watch. And my hair is just curled with a Numi wand, and then I pull it back and I have some bobby pins just crisscrossed in the back. And I guess that's everything. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.